Hi, Ian. How are you?
I'm very good. Yourself?
Not too bad. Thanks for asking. Since this is our first episode for your storytelling, please share to us first about yourself. Thank you.
Well, my name is Ian. I'm a 60-year-old gentleman who lives in the Sunshine area, and I was working up until the start of the COVID-19 outbreak in the amusement game industry, which was really hit severely from a booming business to absolutely no business whatsoever. So unfortunately, I got made redundant in the start of April. So since April, I've been just resting and doing a few things around the house and not committing to anything at the moment until I start looking for a job in the next couple of weeks' time.
I'm sorry to hear about your recent job, Ian.
Well, it's
This
life.
coronavirus time, we really had challenges and struggles. But thanks for sharing your story about that. And aside from your job, aside from what's happening now, present times, please share to us something about yourself, your personal hobbies, foods, collections, anything that you would like to comfortably share to us.
Well, I've got three hobbies that keep me occupied. One of them is gold prospecting. If everything goes well, I'll tell you about that another day. But that's a whole day's conversation on its own. Also, some golf stories when I play golf. That's another day.
Yeah.
But my passion at the moment is cooking and collecting watches.
Oh, cooking and collecting watches. Those
Yeah.
are really unique. Cooking is, common, but collecting watches, it seems that you are the type of person who is conscious about the time, like time is gold.
Yes. If everyone knows me, if I say I'll be there at 6:30, I'm there at 6 o'clock. I'm very punctual. I don't mind waiting. It's something that I've always been is always on time. It actually never on time. I'm always early. I'm never late for anything. It's something that my mother insisted on me when I was a child. Never be late. Never keep anybody waiting for anybody. They are better waiting for you. So that's just something that's stuck in my mind. And being 60 years of age now, it's something that you cannot change.
Yeah, that's a
It's
nice positive virtue. Never, never late because you're always
never.
early, always ahead of time.
Australian time, not other time. Sometimes I think I still work on daylight savings time. When they switch the clocks back, again, being a watch collector, that is a very bad situation time of the year for me because I've got 32 watches. That means I have to change the time on 32 timepieces.
Oh,
The
yes,
clocks go.
yes.
I have to
When
put
the
32 watches
time zone
forward.
changes. Yes.
Yes, and then I have to put 32 watches back when it goes to daylight savings.
Yeah,
You know,
that's so
so
funny. I mean, when you change the time, you have to do it simultaneously with the others. 32
yeah,
watches, you said.
well, normally my idea of the watches is I try to wear a different watch every day. Where a lady will go to her wardrobe and pick her outfit, what she's going to wear for the day. Me, I go to my watch case and decide what watch I'm going to wear for the day. That's the whole idea. I was going to stop at 31 watches, 32, but now I've still got 2 on order, so that's going to put it to 34. And I'm probably going to have to go to 37 because the watch cases hold 12 each. And it's going to look a bit silly to have 3 watch cases with a couple of blank spots. So the idea is if you have the whole 36 filled and one you're wearing. Like, hang on, I'll turn my camera around so you can see one of the watches.
Oh, that's a lot. Very impressive. Please
Hang
share
on.
to us the details of your watches. I'll be listening here.
Yeah. Okay. I can't turn the camera around. It's not letting me turn it around.
Wow.
It's
It's like I'm in the watch shop.
Oh, hang on. Yes, it is. It has let me turn it around. Yeah, that's the one I'm wearing now, which is this watch here. If I'm out shopping, it gets a lot of comments. It's got the big, it's big, fat and all that. So it's got a lot of faces on it, and it's very precise. It has the date, the time. It's actually a diver's watch. You can go skin diving this for, I think, up to 1,000 meters. And this is the cases that they come in. Hang on, I'll see if I can get a better angle of it. That's one of the cases with watches in it.
Mm.
And then there's this one. And
That's very impressive.
and then there's, of course, these the spare ones that I haven't got the case for yet. So I'll go through them and
Okay.
explain
Yeah,
each
sure.
watch as they are.
Yes, please.
This watch here was, whoops, upside down. The first watch I ever got.
Oh, that's
I'm
really
pretty
nice.
sure I got this for my 13th birthday, to becoming a teenager. So I got that 47 years ago. My mother got me that, as when you become a teenager in Australia, it's a sort of big event. The big event is the teenager, then you become 21, and then you become an adult. So that was my first ever watch as a teenager. Then my next nice watch is this one here, which is,
Yeah, that's
I'm trying to get
nice.
that light. It's a Tissot. It's a dress watch that you only wear. Hang on, I'm just going to turn on a light so that you can see a little bit better the watches. It's a dress watch. It's not something that you put on for people to say, oh wow, that's a nice watch, because a lot of these I do get the comments of, wow, that is a nice watch. Then you've got this one here, which I don't know whether you can see the Superman emblem.
Wow, Superman. One of
Yeah,
my
Superman.
favorite superheroes.
Yes, and yeah, that's a collector's item. There's only 5,000 of those in the world. Then you've got your next watch, which would go to here. It's just a dress watch that if you're going out for dinner and you don't want to be too overpowering, you just wear that one. Then this one here is what they call a skeleton watch. I don't know whether you can see that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
See-through watch.
It's a skeleton watch, so you can see all the working. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Everything that works, you can see it, and it goes all the way through. That was my first foray into big watches, because they're all pretty big. That I bought maybe 3 years ago. That's what started me collecting watches, about 3 years ago. And then the next one is another skeleton watch, which you can see all the way through, all the workings. Most of the brands I got are Invicta, and they're Swiss made, which is the best watches you can buy.
Swiss
If
made.
you buy a Swiss watch, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice brand.
Well, it's Invicta, but they're Swiss made. Then you've got this one here, which is just, again, a dress watch. So if you don't want to make, you're just going out for dinner to a nice restaurant or going to a wedding, and you don't want to look like you're a pimp or something, you just wear a basic watch like that. Then you have this watch here, which is, for my standard, very, very small. It's It's again a Victor, but it's based on a Rolex watch, Tudor style. And if you compare it with another watch, you can see how small it is compared to other watches. It's like a
yeah, I can see the difference of the
baby.
size. Yeah. So
Yeah,
those other
exactly.
watches are extra large.
Yeah, most of the watches are, they approximately 50 to 55
Oh, that's neat.
millimeters across. Then you have this one here. It's called an Invicta Viper.
Yeah,
Where
snake.
yeah,
Fang, I
and you can
think.
see his eyes and all those little white dots of a night time, they glow in the dark. His fangs glow in the dark, and so does his
Oh,
eyes.
really?
Yeah, so it's a nice
That's
fashion piece.
awesome.
Yeah, there's that one. Then there's this one here, which is just stuck in the case. Again, just a basic dress watch. If you want to go out for dinner and you don't want to be too conspicuous, you just wear something like that. Then the next one is, it's a collector's item, limited edition to, I think, 5,000 in the world, based on the movie The Punisher. I'm pretty sure that there's only 5,000 of these ones in the world. So it's another big watch. This one's extremely interesting. This is a different shape again. This is a very limited edition. There's only 1,977 in the world. And if you look at the side, there's another watch on it.
Yeah, like a
So there's a
small
watch
baby
there.
watch.
There's the watch there. It's a Star Wars. This one's number 621 out of 1,977.
A limited edition watch for Star Wars.
Limited edition. The number 1977 is the year that the first Star Wars movie came out. So when they introduced the watches, they thought that, wow, we'll only make 1,977 worldwide and make them a collector's item.
Yeah.
So that's where they went there.
Great
And then again,
trend.
just another basic dress watch if you want to go out without making a wow factor fashion statement. Now we get to the next case. That's 12 or 13 because I've already shown you the one that I'm wearing. This one here is a very special dear watch to me. This is a Mont Blanc. These are one of the most expensive watches you can buy in the world. But this actually belonged to my son, who passed away just over 2 years ago in January. So it has a lot of sentimental value to me. This only gets worn on very, very special occasions because I'm always afraid of damaging it.
I see.
So just one of those things.
That's the precious watch you've got.
That's the most expensive, but the most prestigious and the most sentimental. Second most sentimental. Then there's this one. Again, it's a massive watch here. Again, look, it's nearly as wide as my finger. So you can imagine that if you picture a man's finger and how tall they sit on your wrists. They all weigh approximately between 350 and 400 grams. So you can imagine you go buy a 350 gram steak, that's how much this watch weighs, wearing it on your wrist. It gets a bit heavy after a while.
Yeah, very heavy.
Yeah, again, this is a nice, beautiful,
that's nice.
fashion statement watch. It's again very big, bulky, but it's 22 karat gold plated.
Glittering gold.
Glittering gold, yes. It's a very nice watch. Again, another brand of Invicta. Another Invicta here. This one is the heaviest watch I've got. Ooh. It's the chunkiest. It's just one of those things that when you wear it again, people say, wow, that's a nice watch. And especially the males will pick it up. If you're out shopping, you see a tradesman at Bunnings, they'll say, wow, that's a nice watch. But they say, I couldn't wear anything like that at work because it would get damaged. Now we've got this one here, which, again, very sentimental to me. This is a very special friend bought me this for a Christmas present. So That one I don't wear very often because I'm afraid of damaging it. It's got meaning to it than just the fashion statement. It's very sentimental.
I see. I understand.
Then the next one we have is another big chunky one is another Invicta. It's got all these different patterns on it. All that this thing is here is what they call the bezel that rotates. So if you go skin diving, you can turn it in the direction of north, south, east, and west, so you know which way to go.
They have
That's the
a
whole
compass.
idea of a moving, what they call a moving bezel.
Yeah.
Now you got this one here is another Invicta, but it's a left-handed one. So a person that's
I see the left-handed.
Where the person wears it on the opposite hand, they put the crown on this side instead of the basic. So a lot of people that have a basic watch like this one here, you can see it's on that side, they have to wear it upside down. So the 12 is where the 6 is. So what they done in Invicta is
first time I've
they
seen a
brought
left-handed
out,
watch.
yeah, they have them. Then you've got this one here, again, another limited edition. That's R2-D2 from the Star Wars.
Star Wars again, yeah.
This
so the
one
other
is
one is that you said earlier it's a 621st Star Wars limited edition watch.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
number is that watch?
This one is 439.
Oh, 439.
So with the first one, they have 1,977 of those. This one, they have 1,977. They also have a Darth Vader one, but I'm waiting for someone to buy me that as a gift down the road. That'll be a hint to somebody when they're saying, oh, what can I buy you as a present? I'll say, oh, Darth Vader's got a watch.
Darth Vader's watch.
It can
Also
go into
limited edition.
Yes, yes. But they're getting very hard to get now. You have to search the internet pretty hard to get them. Then you've got this nice big fashion statement watch again, which again is another Invicta. Again, you can see how chunky they are compared to my fingers. You know, it's massive. It's a nice watch. Again, a lot of comments. Then we get into this one. This is super impressive too. But the thing is with this one, it's exactly the same as this watch.
Oh yeah, okay.
Everything except this one's black and yellow and the other one's blue and gold. But this one, even though it's exactly the same watch, never gets the same comments. Nobody, they'll just, maybe 1 in 10 people will say that's a nice watch if you're
very ordinary.
Even though it's exactly the same design. And not many people comment on that one when you wear it.
The other one is quite attractive. The blue.
It's got the wow factor. It has what they call the wow factor.
Right.
And then you got this one here, which is another Invicta. They're all got stopwatches, dates and times and all that, but a lot of them are in all different spots. The worst part about it is the a lot of them are battery operated, so if you don't change the battery every 2 to 3 years, you run out. Now this is an interesting one. I don't know whether you can see it. There's Donald Duck. Oh, hang on, see him?
Oh yeah, so cute.
Yeah, it's a Donald Duck watch. But this one, I like it, but I don't because the hands are very difficult to see. They've actually made the design bad, that the hands are blue and it blends in too much with the background. So I very rarely wear this one now, but the band's very nice on it. It's got the gold band and that. That's the 24 that's in the cases. Then you've got this one, which is too big to fit in the case. It's the biggest in circular that I have. It's upside down. No, that was the right way up. It's a diesel. I bought one just to say that I've got a diesel because it's the younger generation like the diesel watches, but it's got like 4 different watches on it, I think. Hang on. Yeah, there's actually 2 different watches. There's one on that side, a little tiny one, and then there's the basic one on that, and there's just the date and times on the other part. And here, this one is just a dress watch again. Again, a very expensive brand. It's a Mont Blanc.
Is it on time? Is it 10:05?
No. This one's an automatic. So if you don't wear it, it doesn't wind up. This one, to wind it up, you just shake it like that. It doesn't need batteries. It just works on energy. And this one is I got to match my car when I bought my car. It's actually a Mercedes-Benz watch. Hang on, where is it? It should be a Mercedes-Benz emblem on it somewhere. Yeah. It's a Mercedes-Benz. It's meant to match my car, the same colour as my car. And then this is the last one that I got. There's two that are away getting batteries in them.
30-second watch.
No, I've got two away. This is the 30th.
Oh, 30th.
This I got in May for my 60th birthday. My sister from Queensland sent it down to me.
Happy birthday. Happy 60th birthday, Ian.
Yeah, it was for my 60th birthday in May, mid-May. So, yeah, so that was it there. I'll turn the camera back around. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my watch collection.
Wow, those are very nice collections you've got.
I told you it's difficult to change at daylight savings and all that. Whether you've got so many to change, but yeah, it's fun to have. Good to look at.